Good morning, everyone. It's about 9 a.m. here, and for those of you who don't already know me, my name is Mr. Momo, and I decided to start my YouTube channel just about a few days ago. So, I'm absolutely new to this YouTube community, and I don't really know a lot of people around, and I'm highly unfamiliar with this region as well. So, I think one of the greatest way to get started is to start by random giveaways. So, I've decided that I'm gonna go to the nearest store and buy 4 PlayStation 4, and I'm gonna give it all away to 4 random subscribers once I hit 200 subscribers. So, I'm not aiming for anything too high. I've noticed other YouTubers are aiming for 10,000 subscribers, 30,000 subscribers, and even 100,000 subscribers. So the chances are for you to win are next to nothing, yeah? And the more videos I'm gonna make, the higher chances are for you to win, as I'll be doing many giveaways during my journey with YouTube. So yeah, let's get started, eh? It's one of the biggest markets over here. Probably we will need a trolley as well. So let's see. I think they need a quarter in there. Or maybe €1. I'm not really sure. Ah, there we go. Let's see if I can find something. Let's see. No, I think €2 is way too big for this. Let's go with this. Come on now. So the lady at the counter gave me one of these little coin-looking thing that goes in here. Ah, there we go. Yep, probably now. Good work. All right. So what we're looking for is PlayStation. I'm not really sure where I would find that, to be honest. For some reason, I think that the electronics section is always hidden somewhere in the corner. Maybe this is the case in here as well. So let's see. I remember somebody told me that it's on the first floor. So I think I'm just going to directly go in there. All right. So I'm in this market called Osho now, and I'm trying to find a PlayStation 4 here. It seems like it's not at the ground floor, the boat side. Alright, so at this corner I'm literally seeing nothing. I think we may have something over there. I mean, it's a bit too far for me. But let's see if we can find some electronics right at the corner. Oh. By the way, if you don't already know, I think I might be uploading this video a few days later, taking in account with all the editing that may require. It's Sunday today, and it's really early in the morning, so I'm assuming that there will not be too many people. Okay, so I think I'm in the right section now. I'm seeing some games for Xbox. But wait, where's PlayStation? I think I found it there. There it is. So, to be honest, I don't really know much about PlayStation, especially not about the games. I don't really know what is the best choice for you guys. So I think I'm randomly going to pick one of each. Let's see what we have here. So we have PlayStation Slim with 1 terabyte with 3 games. Okay, so for those of you who don't already know, this is Crash Team Racing. This is Spyro and Ratchet and Clank. And if I'm not mistaken, I think all these 3 games were one of the most popular games in PlayStation 1. So I'm just randomly going to pick one of each. Let's set this one. Oh. And let's see what do we have. PlayStation Pro in white. There we go. And Fortnite. I think that should be a good option for you guys. but I'm not really sure if 500 gigabyte is going to be an issue for you. But again, so I'm just waiting in the queue to make the payment. Hopefully I can get this done as soon as possible. Then I can go home. Yeah. Hopefully if you guys are really quick in subscribing to my channel, maybe I can do more giveaways. Not just for PlayStation, but also for iPhones and Macs. Oui. Oui. Et je peux utiliser ça. Et en fait, je voudrais utiliser ça aussi. So I think I just gave a lot of work to her. She's supposed to count all of these lunch vouchers and then make the payment against it. 51? Ok. Si tu suis moi, peut-être tu as de chances pour gagner aussi. Je vais choisir. 490,61. Je peux payer par carte, s'il vous plaît? Allez-y. Alright, so the payment is done. Okay, so as promised, I just arrived home. I've got a full PlayStation 4 with me. Unfortunately, I think I have two PlayStation 4 which are with 3 games: Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, Crash Team Racing. I've got the PlayStation 4 Pro in the white color, and I've got the Fortnite. So yeah, I hope you guys get what you want. And I think I'm gonna do unboxing for one of these PlayStation. Most likely I'm gonna go for this PlayStation 4 with 3 games. I'm not really sure, I'm still deciding, but let's see. Either way, all these 4 PlayStations would be given away. So yeah, let's see how we can get started, yeah? The way that it's gonna work is that I'm gonna pick 4 subscribers out of my entire list, and whoever gets picked up first will have the chance to choose which one he wants, and of course that will be based on what he's commenting in the comment section. So please make sure that you leave a comment. If you do not write a comment, I will leave you for the very bottom. I will consider that as if you do not have a preference and you would just wish to win any one of these ones. So please make sure that you specify exactly which one out of these 4s that you would like to have. And yeah, but please make sure that whoever gets picked up first is going to be the person who will have also the chance to choose which one he wants, and that will directly be looked into from the comment section. I will not reach out to that person and ask him which one does he want because in some cases it may take some time. And to be honest, to be quite frank with you, I just want to get rid of these as soon as possible, yeah, because I might be traveling in a few days. So I left a tweet, I think just a few days ago, that I'll be giving away 4 PlayStation 4, and a lot of guys have been asking me what are the specifications, what are the contents, what are we going to get. And yeah, I mean, it's good to know that you guys are really excited, but I thought it might be a good idea to just really go through with the contents of these PlayStations that I've got here. So yeah, so as you could see that this first one is unfortunately 500 gigabyte, and this is the one which is with the Fortnite. It has all these items in the box. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't really know much about the PlayStation itself. And I've got 2 PlayStation with 3 games, which I think was on a huge discount for some reason. and yeah, so I thought it might be a good idea to directly have these games. And plus it's with 1 TB, and these two PlayStation are with jet black color. So coming on to the last one, we have the PlayStation Pro, which is in white color. I really like the controller here though. I'm not really sure. Maybe I would end up buying one for myself as well. But either way, this one is for 1 TB, so I think this should be enough. The only thing that I'm afraid of is this PlayStation with Fortnite. It has 500 GB, and I know for some of the gamers, they complain a lot in terms of having really short memory. But either way, you can always improve it. But yeah, good luck and hope you win. Yeah. Alright guys, so here's the new PS4, which is now half as thick as the PS3. It includes a 1 TB hard disk drive, and it has a new 8-core AMD and CPU with 8 gigs of RAM, and it is using the x86 architecture, which makes the PS4 a lot more easier to develop. But unfortunately, PS3 games are no longer going to work on this PS4 now, which for some people is going to be a big deal. You can easily expand the storage of this device, or you could even add an SSD. So inside the box, you have the DualShock 4 controller, a quick start guide that shows you how to set it up, plug it in, and that sort of boring things, to be honest. And of course, in different languages now, the safety guides, blah blah blah. Well, that's not very interesting now, is it? So inside here, we should have our cables. You will have a microphone and a single headphone which plugs right into your new PS4 controller we have. I think we should also have our micro USB charging cable. We have our power cable, and we have our HDMI cable, which is very handy, to be honest. And of course, I'll be using it now. Now that we have our integrated power supply, just like PS3. So now we don't need to have this power break. We just have our cable, which is pretty cool, I think. Alright, so let's get to the PS4 itself now, which I think is a very lightweight version of it. It's a bit glossy, and I think we've got a little matte look, and a very sharp PS4 branding. On the back we should have all our ports with this matte, glossy plastic look. I actually think it looks pretty cool overall. So along the front line, we have our PS4 branding. We also have the USB 3 ports, the Blu-ray slot. So I think it's pretty well organized. So most of our heavy cables are going to go at the back. So I think it's going to make very convenient for us to hide our wires in case you're really concerned about that. We also have these capacitive controls here, which are your power on and eject button. So if you go on and take a look inside, you will see the icons for eject and power on. They're typically not very physical, so it may be even hard to look at directly. But I think if you go on the top, you'll find the LED strip that runs the length of it, and of course that indicates the activity level as well. And what's going on really here is that if it's blue, then it means that it's under a normal operation or a normal activity, and if it's red, then you can you can directly imagine that something is not right here, something is going wrong, I think. Then along the right side you will find some ventilation. I think all the heavy ones are on the right, and you'll find your co-branding HDMI DTS HD Master Audio 7.1, the Blu-ray slot. Along the back you will find all the other ventilation, of course. I mean, this really needs a heavy activity in terms of ventilation for this beast of gaming console. So we have our ports as well at the back. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. And the HDMI optical as well, I think it's somewhere right next to the power port, which is quite well organized, I think. At the very end of the PlayStation, you will also find these stickers covering up all these screws, which, I mean, in case if you want to modify your PlayStation, you can open it up. But now, of course, you need one thing that you do need to keep in mind, that if you do remove these stickers for just to even take a look inside, please keep in mind that you will not be able to claim your warranty anymore. And I think this is usually one of the first few things that the technicians look at. So, and if this is not something that you have done before, and
the first time you're taking it to one of the technicians, he will, or well, generally, let's say, he should remind you that if he open it up, your warranty is just out the window. So just keep that in mind, because as I mentioned before, you have up to 3 to 5 years of warranty here that you can claim. So yeah, just be careful. Yeah. So, getting back to the main thing, I think something that is slightly more important than the modem itself is the DualShock 4 controller, which has been substantially redesigned from the DualShock 3 controller that came with the PS3. And we have these really much larger grips at the very back of it, which has a bit of a texture on the back, which helps really a lot in order to have this right grip ability on it. So it makes you a lot more comfortable in this gaming environment. It feels more comfortable than the smoother plastic than what we had in the PS3 in the old one, I suppose. These new joysticks, which now have a concave design as opposed to the convex design, it's really gives that extra value in terms of the gaming experience. And that just comes from my personal experience, to be honest. I haven't really spoken to a lot of other people about it, but I think it's definitely a good improvement on my side. In the middle of the controller, you also have the possibility to connect your headset, and of course you will have one inside the box. And so the headset also supports the microphone. So for example, if you have your Apple AirPods, you could listen to your game as well as use the microphone input through that single headset. You also have the auxiliary port here, which is now available for future expansion as well. You should also have your standard Sony controls, which is all inside in the box, really. Alright guys, so I think I've bored you with enough details for now. I think I do need to spend some time with the interface before I can really tell you more about it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again in the next video, yeah? Take care, bye bye, ciao.